All right, Scorpio, welcome to your general reading for the month of July with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. So this is a general reading and we're looking at the energy of Scorpio. And we're going to look at love, we're going to look at career and money, and we're also going to look at health. And health is mental, physical, as well as emotional. Okay? So let's get into it, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. I hope that you're doing amazing. When you come across something in this reading that really resonates with you, what I want you to do is I want you to claim it for yourself, to say yes to it. And the way that you do it is by placing your hand on your heart and saying yes to it. Okay? Let's start drawing your cards, my beautiful Scorpios. Let's see what we have for you. Obviously starting with health. All right. Ooh, there's a lot going on in the health department. Those are too many cards. I'm gonna put them back, but there's a lot happening over there. There's a lot. It's all over the place. So we're gonna see what that is all about for you. All right. But we do need less cards than that. Scorpio, what's going on? What is going on? Let me know what's going on. Ooh. There's long-term commitment on the table. There's possible marriage on the table. It's almost like, Scorpio, in some ways, your reading is lining up. In many ways, your reading is lining up with Cancer. So you may be dealing with a Cancer. You've got strong Cancer in your chart. I mean, you're about water signs. So what might that be about? But let's have a look for you. Okay? Let me just move this over here. So, for love, starting with love, my beautiful Scorpios, we have got the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I also want you to bear in mind that things are going 4, 5, 6. All right. So I can see that for some of you, you may have met someone and you thought to yourself, they're the one. They're ticking all your boxes. It looks so amazing. You may have blown someone else. Well, they may have thought of it as blowing off, but, you may have blown off someone else and said, well, I'm with this person now. That is how it's going to be. That is how it's going to work for me. And now you may be at a point where I feel that you're contemplating things, that you're saying to yourself, well, is that really what I want? Do I really want to build a life with that person? Do I want to go forward with them? Because I can see that it was all amazing and it was all like, yay, we're going to do this. Until for some reason, it could be that maybe someone from the past stepped back into the equation here for you, or maybe you saw some true colors of them. It can be a combination of them all. It's a general reading, so you want to take it the way that it resonates. But I can see that what started off as yay is now like, and now you're contemplating and rethinking things. And it's interesting because it makes me think almost like I can't remember what you call those things, but like somebody runs and they like hold like a piece of, maybe I should take this, my incense holder that's got all paint on it. I painted the other day. But you like run and then the other person takes it over and that sort of thing. I can't remember what you call it, like that running type of thing. It feels almost like that a certain space, it doesn't mean that it was wrong with the other person, but it feels like that space of the journey is done. And now you're starting your journey with someone else or someone new here in July. We're going to clarify and we're going to see what that is about. But that is quite an interesting situation here. Could be almost a bit of an overwhelming situation, actually. Love, money, and career. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Strength energy. So, and this is why I said this reading is really sort of in many ways sort of aligning with the Cancer reading and even with the Libra reading very, very much. Because it is about new opportunities for you, my beautiful Scorpios, coming in your professional life. It's like there is a new opportunity, like Source coming through with a new opportunity, with a new breakthrough for you and your person. So there is a breakthrough for you and your person, a breakthrough in career, a breakthrough in money, but I feel it's this breakthrough in opportunities, and it's sort of like you having the breakthrough in your side, your person's having the breakthrough on their side, but they beautifully align together, which makes something amazing possible here for you, with you and your person, because with this breakthrough also comes love. You are ready and your person is ready. And maybe your person wasn't that ready previously. Maybe they didn't I feel fully I don't necessarily get that they were like disrespecting you or taking advantage of you or something like that, but they may have treated you a little bit like a commodity here. And it's almost like you were like, hell no, we're not going to do that. But there's so just to keep things on track. So there's a breakthrough happening. They're having a breakthrough, you having a breakthrough, a financial breakthrough, a career breakthrough, an opportunity. And that opportunity somehow aligns the two of you. It changes everything. The whole like to basically put it to you like this, my beautiful Scorpio, the whole game is changing. Sorry about that. The whole game is changing. The game is changing for you. The game is changing for your person. You are both at a space. It's almost like you are realizing what is really important in life. What is important to you? What is important to the other person? It's like you may have lived a little bit all over the place, head in the sky type of thing. But I feel that you're really on the space now. You're very clear about what it is that you want, what it is that you need in your personal life, in your career. And that means that certain things that were not possible before are possible for you now. Okay? There are new things that are possible, basically. And even though those new things are technically not new, they're new for you. Let's see what we've got here. This is going to be such an interesting clarifying. Like, I'm excited to do it. If you are new to the channel, I'd really appreciate if you like this video, subscribe, hit that all notifications because it helps my channel to grow. Really appreciate that. So, health. Health, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so we're looking at Jupiter energy, the Seven of Swords, and the Death card energy. So health-wise, and health, remember, it's physical health, emotional health, and mental health. Things are really turning in a positive direction for you. Things are shifting in your favor. All right. So if you've been feeling that life has been sort of like against you when it comes to your own well-being, your mental well-being, your physical well-being, your emotional well-being, things are turning in your favor. I feel that for many of you, you've just been putting up with a whole lot of people's crap, basically. And that's the end of that. It's the end of a difficult situation, the end of a very stressful situation. So there was something very stressful, something very taxing that did have quite an adverse effect on you overall, because you are that beautiful water sign energy. And emotions can sometimes almost feel like they're getting the better of you. But it's definitely the end of a challenging something here. It's almost like somebody's been taking advantage of you, Scorpio, of your good heart, of your good nature, maybe even of I feel for many of you, your desire to grow. So maybe you might be in the perfect sort of like environment for that to happen, but I can see that your enthusiasm has basically been taken advantage of, and that is no longer happening. So your enthusiasm is no longer basically used against you, used to your detriment. That is definitely coming to an end. Okay. So whoever it was doing, whether it's individual, whether it's a group, I feel that for most of you, it might be experienced as a group, but it sort of comes more from an individual. That way shower, that person that sort of, somehow communicates that this is okay. That table is being shifted. I don't know why I keep on hitting the mic with you, beautiful Scorpio, and I know that it's got like a bit of a boom, so I do apologize for that. Maybe it's time for you to listen up. It's time for you to pay attention. What are the things that you are allowing to let slide, my beautiful Scorpio, that you shouldn't allow anymore? I feel a lot of those things are coming to the surface during July, and so things are taking a very dramatic and a very drastic sort of turn for you. It may seem initially like all the cards are sort of like coming crashing down, like your house of cards is coming crashing down, but it's actually for your benefit. It's actually for your highest good. Okay? So let's clarify love. This love situation is interesting. You are dealing here with someone that you have gone through the motions with this person. Okay, you have gone through the motions with this person, and you may have started out as friends, and then you went to the next level and the next level and the next level, and you didn't see this love coming. You didn't see it coming. Not with this person, not this connection. And I feel that for some of you, you have run away from this connection. You know, you have been like, oh, no, 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 is this what we're doing? Oh, goodness, no, you know. And I mean, it's understanding because whilst we all want love, especially with the water energy, when you sometimes get it and you don't see how it's going to work, and there's so many gaps and there's so many questions, you'll be like you put up a wall against it and you don't always even realize that you are doing it. But I feel that you had some time to think about things now. You had the time to unpack things. There may have been a bit of a disconnect between you and your person there for a while. But now you're getting more clarity. And I feel that for many of you, it's about, you know, you thought that you're going to be with this person. You thought you're going to do things. Now, obviously, this is a general reading. It's not, it doesn't, you know, doesn't pertain to everyone. But you thought it's going to be like this. And now you're beginning to doubt that and to see that, I wonder if they weren't the one for me after all. You know, so it's almost like when we see all these reasons why something can't work with someone. You go back and you realize, well, in retrospect, you know, that sort of thing. So let's see what we have here. If any of you are interested in learning card readings, you can check out the links for my courses down below in the description. I am so excited because I'm currently working on an advanced tarot reading course. Again, lots of cards for love. I'm going to take them all 4 because there's 4 of them. And it's about stability. And the first 2 that I have, it's uncanny how this reading is so in alignment with the Cancer reading and also having sort of like, you know, a lot of correlations with the Libra reading. But you've got the Ace of Pentacles and you've got the Sun. Again, there is a breakthrough here. Sorry. So it seems to me that the challenges with life here was somehow linked to your job. It was somehow linked to money. I feel that you were not at your best in any ways. So it's almost like you didn't have time for love. You needed to make the work thing work. There were reasons why you needed to make that work. And I can see that it's brilliant because it opened many, many doors for you. It's been good financially. It's been good professionally. So love and career and money is very much an inflow of one another for you. They walk very much hand in hand here. Okay. And then we have for you, these cards went flipping in reverse when I put them down. But in the upright position, you've got the 8 of Pentacles and also the 4 of Swords that are happening here for you. So again, it's about a stable network that is built here for you in life. You know, this is really a time for you. I'm not saying that you should, you know, and I'm just mentioning that even though we're clarifying love, it is flowing in with one another. I'm not saying that you should leave your job and follow your passion. That's not what I'm saying to you. But what I am saying is that now is definitely a time for you to follow your passions, follow, you know, do your own thing. You know, if let's say you into, I don't know, let's use an example of me. What am I into? I love making candles. I love fish tanks, you know. So start with a little bit that you can start and then work your way from there. I see you going to a very next level in life. I see you walking into your power. Now, it seems like the person that you are dealing with, again, this is not for everyone, but it seems like the person that you are dealing with, for many of you, if you take it in social standards, the person sort of like maybe slightly above you. And all was fine and well where you were the one that was slightly below. But now that you are going to a level that you are almost like on the same level or surpassing them, you may find that very unexpectedly that seems to be becoming a problem now. Whereas the other person, they are happy for you. They are happy for you to win. They're happy for you to succeed. They're happy for you to do your thing in life. Okay? And sometimes it does mean that we have to step away from what is not for us in order to realize what is for us. Okay? But I definitely see you growing. I see you being fully supported by this person that is your person that you thought wasn't your person. I see them really being there for you. And it's wonderful because I see that this person is willing to, you know, when you really talk of those like, you know, very sort of sexy 90s sort of, you know, songs, you know, how across the ocean for you, I'll come and bring you the moon, you know, that type of vibe, you know, I'll go the highest mountain and the deepest ocean type of thing. And it's a person that will do that for you, and it's wonderful because you will do that for them as well. So you can very powerfully build together. in your own strength together, supporting each other. I love that very, very much. If there's children involved, this is a really great environment for them because they learn how to do things together. Okay. Love and career, 4 cards again, so lots of stability coming about for you, lots and lots of stability. There is the 3 of Wands for you, as well as the World card for you. So career wise, I feel that you're definitely on the right track. Yeah. So just so you understand, you're definitely on the right track, but I do see changes, and I do see quite drastic changes for you. And initially these changes may be very, very scary when they happen, my beautiful Scorpios. However, I feel that you're sort of like on a space where you got everything that you needed to get from the space. You learned everything that you needed to learn, yeah. And so that cycle is ending for you. And to many of you, that feels like, like your lifeline is being cut off, but know that it's not. Okay. Then you also have the Father of Wands, which is the King of Wands, and the Magician energy, communicative energy. You are ready for more, and you are ready. This is so beautiful. You are ready to let that person know how you feel. And some of you are very concerned about how is that going to work, how is that going to be received. I see it being received incredibly well. I see the two of you growing from strength to strength together. All right, I definitely see you and your person growing from strength to strength together. Now let's see what we've got there for health, for overall health. Some of you had some challenges with health. You needed to get some things, you needed to get some ducks in a row there and stuff with health, but now you have. There has been some fear going on. For whatever reason, there's been some fear going on here with health, and you needed to wrap your mind around certain things, but now you have. And then for clarifiers, you've got the Ace of Cups, the Judgment energy, and the 9 of Swords. I get it now. For some reason, I don't feel that you deal with someone who was judging you. In actual fact, this person may have been fully supportive of you, but you may have felt judged by that person. So you needed to deal with certain things within your own mind. There are certain things that you're still coming to terms with. But again, you are dealing with someone that is accepting you unconditionally. And because of that, they are good for you across the board. They really, really are. Okay. Let's end off with a message for you from the universe, my beautiful Scorpios. Let's see what we have. That's quite a beautiful reading, isn't it? I really, really like that. I really, really like that. Dealing with someone who's dealing with your person who is accepting you unconditionally. I mean, that's what we all want, isn't it? Message from the universe, please. For my beautiful Scorpios. What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to be aware of? Okay, these cards that are just flipping, but those are too many. Those like 6 or 7 cards. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. Go for your dreams, go for what you want, but also remember to keep on doing the inner work. Leave behind what you need to leave behind. Do not be in the space where you want to try and get even with anybody. Seriously, don't. Okay? And be open to life, be open to new opportunities. Life is offering you a lot. Be open to it. Okay, that's what I got for you, my beautiful Scorpios. I hope that it helps. I'll see you next time. Bye.